All right. This setup is rancid. I am not a videographer. I will do my best. If you know how to do a magic ring and you know how to do a half double crochet, then this is going to be just me showing you how the pattern is done. If you don't know how to do a magic ring, then I definitely recommend learning. My favorite tutorial is the Woobles channel tutorial. That's how I learned. Your mileage may vary. All right, so now it's telling you chain 2. This is not count as a stitch. Then 3 half double crochets. My God. You know how whenever somebody's watching you do something and you just immediately start sucking at it? That's kind of what's happening here. So 3 half double crochets after the chain 2. And then you're going to chain 2 again. This is going to be the center of the shawl. And then you're going to do 3 more half double crochets. Cool. Magic ring, pull it tight, boom. There's the start of your shawl. You're going to chain 2 again. This is your, like, how you're going to get to the next row. Turn your work. You're going to do 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. This is your increase so that your shawl starts gaining size. So we'll do the 2 half doubles into that one stitch. Then it is just half double back to the chain 2 space. Once you hit the chain 2 space, you are just going to do a half double into the chain 2 space. Chain 2. Another half double into the chain 2 space. And then you're going to do half doubles all the way back down. To the original chain 2 that you started off with. And you're going to do 2 half doubles into that stitch. This one's a little hard. You can see where I'm doing the stitch. That's where I'm putting my half double. This is the other increase that you're going to do, and you're going to do this every row. You're going to put 2 half doubles in at the end, beginning and end of every row. Chain 2, flip your work, 2 half doubles into the same stitch. And then this is the same thing that you just did. You are going to half double your way all the way back to the chain 2 space. Once you reach it, and you'll know you reached it because there won't be another stitch, like the next stitch to put it in has got like this weird gap underneath it. You're not going to put it into that stitch. You're going to put it into the chain 2 space. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to put it into the chain 2 space again. Then again, back down. To the bottom, where again, here's where it is. I really hope this is focusing. I can't really see my camera very well. Like I said, I'm not a photographer. This is where you put the double half crochets in, or the 2 half double crochets, I should say. And that's your increase. This is what it should look like. Now, this is what I call the skip row. This is row 4. You do the double half crochet, the half double crochet twice into the stitch. That increases the row. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1. You're going to skip this stitch and go to the next stitch. So chain 1, skip 1, and that's going to make holes, and it's just going to make decoration. You don't really have to do it if you really don't want to, but it gives a little bit of interest to the shawl, and it's a pretty neat way to add some little interest. This row works up really fast because you're skipping a chain. So once you hit the chain 2 area, you're just going to half double into it, chain 2, half double into it. Then I usually will just go ahead and chain 1, skip a stitch, and go. It's not really, I don't think it matters very much if, well, I guess okay. What I do is not what the pattern does. The pattern says, do a half double into this stitch, then do the chain 1, skip a stitch, half double, chain 1, skip a stitch. I find that sometimes it comes out a little wonky no matter what I do. Don't worry about it. I promise you, no one is going to notice. And if they are noticing, they're being a jerk. So, this is the last stitch of the row. You're not chaining between them. You're just going to put in your 2 half doubles. And then you're going to chain 2. Flip your work. I call this the hell row. It's not actually hard. It's just annoying. This is row 5. So you're just going to do your increase, and then you're just going to chain 1. Now, it's up to you if you chain 1 into the space or into the stitch. So you can either chain into the space directly or into this stitch. I like chaining into the stitch, but that is entirely a stylistic choice. You can do whatever you want forever. So, but I do call it the hell row because chaining into these stitches is a little bit harder than doing the other rows. But that's just my personal opinion. All right, we've reached the chain 2 space again. We're going to chain into it, chain twice, and we're going to do the half double into it. And then complete our row the rest of the way down. And don't forget when you hit the end of the row that you are going to increase. So you are going to hit the end of the row and you're going to put 2 stitches in. That'll be your increase. Boom! And that is the whole pattern. You just do 2 more rows of half double crochet. That's rows 2 and 3 repeat. And then you do the chain 1 stitch row where you make the holes. And then you do the hell row, which is where you crochet into the chains, holes. And that's it. That is the pattern. It's a pretty simple pattern once you get it down. And it's going to look amazing as you work through it. Like I said, I do it a little tiny bit differently than the pattern calls for. That's just personal preference. Follow your heart, follow your dreams.